If you've ever wanted to run AI like a real team, without touching Docker, servers, or API key chaos, OneManArmy is one of the most interesting offers I've seen. It's a hosted dashboard built to put 3 specialized AI bots behind one operator, and that idea is actually pretty compelling. I'm looking at this as a hosted AI command dashboard. The page says you get 3 bots: Paperclip for planning, OpenClaw for execution, and Hermes for memory. So instead of one generic chatbot, you're getting a setup that tries to behave more like a coordinated AI system. The big pain point here is setup friction. The sales page keeps repeating the same theme: no servers, no Docker, no API key hunting, and no weekend lost to configuration. If you've ever wanted to try a more advanced AI stack but got stuck before you even started, that's the problem OneManArmy is targeting. This seems best for solo operators, freelancers, agency owners, and local service businesses that want practical AI leverage. It also looks good for beginners, because the page leans hard into browser-only access, a 3-question setup wizard, and training included from day one. Here's the basic flow the page shows. You log in from a browser, pick a bot, answer a few setup questions, and deploy. Paperclip handles planning, OpenClaw handles action, and Hermes keeps memory across sessions. The platform also adds messenger access through Telegram, Slack, and Discord, which makes it feel a lot more usable in daily work. What stands out is that the offer isn't just an AI tool. It's a system design pitch. Paperclip acts like a planner, OpenClaw acts like a doer, and Hermes acts like the long-term memory layer. That combination is what the page calls the moat, and I can see why. If the setup works as shown, that structure is much more useful than a single assistant that forgets everything. The feature list is pretty strong. You get the command dashboard, one-click deploy, restart and resume controls, persistent state, pre-built skills, mobile-friendly monitoring, commercial license, 1-year hosting included on the front-end offer, and complimentary API access during the launch period. That's a real bundle, not just a tiny plugin. The page does try to support the pitch with proof. There's a demo walkthrough, step-by-step visuals, GitHub star references, an open router leaderboard claim, and several testimonials from named users. Results vary, of course, but the page is definitely trying to show that these bots are already being used in real workflows. The front-end price is $47, which is the entry point if you want the starter platform. Then there are upgrades: Pro for $67, Persona for $67, Agency Platinum for $97, and Reseller for $197. If you want the full bundle, the page lists it at $347. There's also a note that hosting renews at $67 per year after the first year, and that launch pricing is moving to a monthly model later. For the right buyer, the value is in saving time and reducing friction. The launch page is really selling convenience, orchestration, and hosted access, plus the commercial license and the training. If you're the kind of person who wants to turn AI into an actual operational workflow, that's where this becomes interesting. My honest take: OneManArmy looks like a solid fit if you want a hosted, beginner-friendly way to command multiple specialized AI bots without the technical setup headache. I especially like it for solo operators, agencies, and service providers who want practical workflow leverage rather than another standalone chatbot. The biggest strengths are the clear pricing, the launch bonuses, the commercial license, and the fact that the offer is built around a real workflow instead of vague AI hype. Results vary, and the vendor does not publish verified earnings data, so I judge this by whether the workflow and convenience are worth it for your use case. If that sounds like what you need, it's worth a closer look. If you want to check it out, use my link in the description.